What's happening? I'm Iron Man from the music group theLottory. Showtime Records. You know who I am and you know what I does. I represent them Los Angeles Lakers for life. Hence the banner to my side. I need a little help right now. I wonder if y'all can help me out. Have you ever experienced deja vu? Have you ever experienced deja vu? Have you ever had that feeling that's down in your gut that whatever you're going through right now, whatever's taking place has happened before? That this isn't the first time? Tell me if you've heard something like this. Superstar point guard for the Houston Rockets comes out in the first half ablazing, and his running mate Clint Capella, James Harden eats in the first half, and Clint Capella eats as well. But then that second half, James Harden comes out and runs out of gas. Since he doesn't get the ball down in the post, he only scores off of alley-oops and basically off of transition plays. Clint Capella is no longer eating as arty as he was in that first half. Have you heard that before, or is it just me? How about this? After being up double digits, they go on to miss. They miss and miss and miss 27 three-pointers. Now, they didn't miss 27 threes in a row today. They actually ended up missing 28 three-pointers overall and then shooting about 28% from three. You're not going to win any games like that. Have you heard something along these lines before? Is it just me, or is that deja vu? These Rockets have a problem. Houston, I don't even want to say to Houston we have a problem. They've got a problem over there. Yeah, they won a game against the Spurs. The Spurs got their own problems, and the Spurs wouldn't even be in the playoffs right now, so I wouldn't be jumping up and down over victory over the Spurs, who are still reeling from the loss of Pau Gasol. Hopefully his injury isn't season ending. They've got problems over there in the Rockets, the whole state of Texas. You know, even the Mavericks, they're on the upswing, but they're still down so low that it really doesn't matter at this point. What is going on with these Houston Rockets? I actually came to the game hoping to see my boy D Rose, the youngest MVP ever in the NBA. And for some reason, I guess that defensive wizard, Basilic, or I don't know exactly the name of the guy for the Rockets. You know, correct me down in the comment section. I don't mind. I need that. I appreciate that. But he must have realized that Derrick Rose has been cooking this entire season. So I think he may have had like a flashback to 2011, because Derrick Rose went 0 for 4. He only took 4 shots. But he had 0 points in like 25 minutes. And you're like, oh, that's trash. Man, he had a plus 14 in the plus or minus column. So when he was on the floor, those 25 minutes, they outscored the Rockets by 14 points. So he's good to go with that, because he contributed other ways. Got rebounds, got 5 assists, and only one turnover. But more important than that, they were like double teaming this guy like every time he touched the ball, which created openings and opportunities for everyone else, and they came through as much as they needed to. Nobody else on the team really had a good game. You know, for the Timberwolves, yes, the Minnesota Timberwolves, you know, Robert Covington played some excellent D, but he only took 7 shots and he had a few turnovers, you know, so it wasn't that great. It was above average, but no one really had an outstanding or exceptional game. Andrew Wiggins, he probably had the best game of the season. I mean, he knocked down some buckets, had like 16 points, shot a good percentage, and he didn't have too many turnovers, and played outstanding defense. He was aggressive on offense as well. He made the difference in that, man, fantastic comeback that they had against these Houston Rockets. Andrew Wiggins, 4th year in the league. You would expect some growth to be shown from this guy. I see a lot of patience, strong moves to the hole, and a good finish. Didn't even complain about a potential and one. I'm not mad at that. He's moving away from the ball, moving his feet, hands up and ready. Recognizes the mismatch. James Harden can't guard anybody. Takes him baseline, easy bucket. That's growth and development right there. Oh yeah, strong, grown man move, and one. Even though it didn't really look like a foul, way to be aware of the shot clock. Pull up, got him. The bank is open apparently in Minnesota. Nice shot. That's like the second time. I seen him do that one time last year against the Oklahoma City Thunder when Carmelo thought he had won the game. Then he hit that. It should have been a foul call. But either way, back to right now. Oh, now he's bringing the ball up the floor, showing the handles. Oh, man, it's the lackadaisical defense. And one. Strong move. Strong move. Not afraid to go against Clint Capella. Just to weave through the defense. Oh, and he's showing that outside game as well. Why are people mad at this guy? I don't know. Look at that defense. Eric Gordon goes by everybody. We know James Harden goes by everybody. No soup for you. I don't believe it. Look at him hustling on the break. Basically, the Rockets were just not good at all. Chris Paul came back from that sore leg, growing, hamstring injury that he had. He played 36 minutes. Oh man, I think it was like 36 minutes. It's insane. Why would you bring this guy back, play so many minutes? You could clearly see he was not himself. He was not back in regular form. Why not let someone else play? But no, not D'Antoni. Not D'Antoni. That's not how he do. He grinds the people just like Thibodeau. It's funny that the two coaches who grind their starters into pulp, because they can't come up with a better coaching scheme, to better utilize the other players on the team. They can only roll with the superstars because they're not that good at coaches. But argue with me if you want to about it. I don't mind. Listen. Chris Paul, he had like 5 points. Played like him, and it's like, oh wow, listen. It was so horrible. I'm losing my train of thought. Man, in the second half, these boys only scored 29 points. 29 points. That includes a fourth quarter of 9 points. A professional NBA team that was so close, as everyone wants to pound into my head that they were, and they really weren't last year. But they were so close. They scored 9 points in the fourth quarter. Jesus Christ. He said, well, maybe Harden got hurt and CP3. No, man, they all played at least, those three guys and Capella played at least 36 minutes. That was 36, 37, like 38 minutes for the three of them. So they played pretty much. Chris Paul was on the floor at the end of the game. They only scored 9 points. Them boys put the clamps. They put the clamps on there, especially Andrew Wiggins. People say he doesn't play good defense, but I've seen him play hard a few times. His length, his quickness, and athleticism creates problems for everybody in H-Town, so it is a problem. Kudos to him for playing a great game. Kudos to Derrick Rose for not forcing it, just taking what the defense gives you. He actually made some shots. He wasn't passing the ball to Derrick Rose too much. I don't know what's up with that, but Derrick Rose had no problem feeding for them open threes because he was drawing so much attention. So great game by them. What I do want to tell y'all about what I noticed is something that the Rockets do. They like to switch on defense a lot. So a lot of times, Karl Anthony Towns was the center for the Timberwolves. He ended up being matched up against somebody like Chris Paul or Gerald Green. Usually it's like, because they don't have any post-up skills, most people in the league, they just throw it back out. It's like, take care of this barbecue chicken. A mouse in the house. Take care of this guy. Man, post-up, bang, man, jump hook, something. Show me a move. Show me something. Go to work down low. He actually went to work down low. He was going to work, move, posting up. He was punishing them boys. Y'all gonna keep switching? You gonna have Capella on me? He was killing Capella too. But when everybody else switched up, man, they looked for it. They found that. Gorgie Dane came in the game. He's the backup center. Man, they were giving him the rock on Chris Paul. There was nothing they could do. They were scoring. On the flip side of that, though, so kudos to them for taking advantage of an advantage that you see that you have on the court. The mismatch, got to take advantage of it at all times. Great job. A lot of teams don't do that nowadays. They did that, and it's very effective. The only problem is whoever Capella switched off, and he was guarding, he would just take off. If the ball went in the hole or didn't go in the hole, as soon as they got the rebound, he would take off at the top of the key, and then whoever was guarding was small, so he was getting layups or dunks at the other end, so it was causing a problem. In the second half, they made those adjustments, and then somebody else got back to help out. That was mainly Andrew Wiggins, because he was getting blocks and steals. This guy, man, he had a hell of a game. Hell of a game. The Rockets did not. They were trash. Like I said, they lived by the three. They died by the three tonight with only 28% shooting from behind the three-point line. You can't win any games at anywhere, at any location, at any time, in any league shooting 28% from three when you miss 28 threes in that game. That's enough said. Oh, now, by the way, don't let me leave out with another little tidbit for y'all. That guy that Mike D'Antoni said, he's a hell of a player, and I'm not knocking this guy at all. But D'Antoni, oh, come on, Mark Carmelo, you should have known. Listen, if you were in your prime, and you know what, I don't even want to go into, I'm going to go into a separate video. But the guy that they said, Gary Clark, he's a rookie. Gary Clark, they said they want to get rid of Melo so they can get more time for Gary Clark. You know how many minutes he played today? None. Did not play. He got a DNP CD. A DNP means did not play. CD is coach's decision. See, if it was just a DNP, he might have rolled his ankle, shoulder problem, rotator cuff, something like that. Something he couldn't play. So he got a DNP. It would say shoulder strain or something like that. No, he got a DNP. Coach's decision. DNPCD. That means, coach, you're healthy, you're ready to go, but he just like, nah, you ain't playing today. You can't help us. Yet Carmelo was the problem. Man, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're alerted every time there's a brand new video. I'm Iron Man from the music group theLottory, Showtime Records. Holla.